Welcome back to Scottish Man Cave and welcome to this week's vlog. And as you can see guys, beautiful day, but my god, I am struggling in my house. It's 25 degrees in there. The cat is absolutely boiling. She was on the road to recovery, but with this heat she's got diarrhea again. The tablets are working though, but I think it could be her food as well, so I've switched to food. So even I'm got a wee bug. I've had a wee bit of the shits, so to speak, so I think it's just the heat. Well, that's a bug or something. But yeah, both me and the cat are not the best, but gotta go this way. But yeah, I'm away to collect a CD. We have a few Vinted things coming this week. We've also got the Music Magpie. It's not arrived yet, it should be here by now. We might go to Bankery, but that's all the charity shops I'm doing this week, I think. I've decided as well, you know, instead of buying heaps of box sets and stuff, you know, watch the ones I buy first. So watching through Prison Break at the moment. So far I'm enjoying it. It's quite hard to understand at the beginning, but I'm getting there. But yeah, it's not too bad so far. You know, we're helping his brother in the prison and all that. So yeah, so we're to collect this CD, and then I'm gonna head into the town as I've got some shopping to do. So yeah, guys, let's go and get the CD. Right, I've got my CD from Impost. I've got this Fanta. Now, I was wanting a Pepsi, but the Pepsi that was in that fridge was like, well, the Pepsis were warm as hell, and it's too hot. So I've got like is it a Japanese Fanta? I don't know. So let's taste it. Let's see if it's any good. Right, here we go. Moment of truth. That's fine. That's better than the Fanta here. I don't think that's I don't think it's orange. I think it could be tangerine. That's actually really nice. It was £2. Well, the Japanese Fantas are better than the ones here in the UK. What's going on? That's quite nice. I think it's Japanese. Is it Japanese or Chinese? I don't know symbols, guys. Let me know in the comments what it is, but yeah, it's not bad at all.
Several days later.
Welcome back to the Man Cave. I've got my coffee and we have a bunch of parcels. So before we get to the parcels, I haven't managed to film too much this week so far. Poor baby in the corner, had to take her to the vet. She's doing a lot better. She had a bit of diarrhea. Tried everything for about a week, and yeah, it's just been the heat of the house. The good thing is she's on the mend. She's got this like paste kind of stuff, so hopefully my cat will be back to normal, and it's a lot cooler today, so she seems a lot better. So again, if I don't have much in this vlog, I do apologise. But anyway, I've got a bunch of parcels. Some are CDs, some are video games, believe it or not. And I also got a bargain in Asda. So let's get these packages open. If I can get this open. So this is from Music Magpie, these two parcels here. So hopefully they're in decent nick. And the first one is Rage Against the Machine, and Killing in the Name is why I bought this CD. Not that familiar with them, to be honest, but Killing in the Name is an absolute banger, and I had to get that on my playlist. So yeah, the other songs I'm not too familiar with, so I'll need to actually get familiar with them. So Rage Against the Machine, I think this was like £2, and I think there's 4 in here as well. So I think there's 5 CDs in total I bought. So again, another Rage Against the Machine CD. Looks like they're in okay condition. Although the spindle's a bit crap, but it's okay. As long as the CDs work, I don't really care. Again, not familiar with any of this one's songs, but again, I think it was 4 for £8, and then I bought one more for like £2.99, so £10 in total. No delivery fee, which was good as well. The next one, In Excess, I think you pronounce it. There's some banging tunes on here. New Sensation and Mystify, which is an old Sesh tune. But New Sensation, I think they're Australian. I think 80s, but yeah. Mystify is a tune. Mystify, mystify me. That was always a Sesh tune back in the day when I used to go out on 85p vodkas. The next one. Oh, so this is Rage Against the Machine as well. So it was free Rage Against the Machines. Again, don't know any of the songs, but again, I think this is meant to be one of their better albums as well. And the last CD that I picked up from Music Magpie is Guns N' Roses. I think this is like their greatest hits. Yeah, greatest hits. So Welcome to the Jungle is a tune. Sweet Child of Mine, in Paradise City in particular. I love that song, Paradise City. It makes me think of Burnout Paradise. Take me home. Yeah, it's a tune. So, don't have any Guns N' Roses. To be honest, this will be the only Guns N' Roses CD I'll buy. As I say, the greatest hits. I just like, as I say, like 3 songs that I know. The other ones I don't really know much of, but yeah, as I say, Paradise City was the reason I bought this. So, absolute banging album. So that's 4 CDs there. Got this one next. This I know is from Vinted. I think it was like a couple of quid, £2, something like that. But with postage about a £5. And that is History 2014, brand new and sealed. So I've already got a History CD, but this is quite good just to put on in the background. I might start doing TikToks. I'm not 100% sure yet, and I'm going to play my History CDs and hope I don't get copyright on TikTok, which I don't think I will. TikTok seems to be more music friendly for some reason. So again, some real decent tunes on here. I don't know if you guys can see them, but yeah, some decent tunes. I do love History as a radio station, so yeah, pretty happy with that. So I think that is all the CDs so far in this vlog. Now I'm on to the video games, and the first one I'll show is a pickup from Asda, £5 for the PlayStation 5 game. Now, I am not the biggest fan of this franchise, and I think it's not meant to be a good game, but for £5, brand new and sealed for the PlayStation 5, I picked up Skull and Bones, which is Ubisoft. It's part of the Assassin's Creed universe, I believe, and yeah, for £5 anyway, I was going to pick it up for a PlayStation 5 game, but I believe it's Assassin's Creed Black Flag, possibly, that's inspired by, but it's like pirates and stuff, so yeah, for £5 couldn't go too wrong, I guess. So even if I don't like the game, it's only a £5. But yeah, brand new and sealed from Asda, absolute bargain for a £5. You know, any PS5 game I see for a £5, I'm picking it up. Now they did have for the Xbox Series X as well, but to be honest with you guys, I think I'm not buying any Xbox games again, to be honest, because, and this is a thing, if you guys let me know in the comments, but I think like these Xbox games won't work in the future when like the servers are down. As you can see, here's my good friend Alf the MVP playing a bit of Mafia. Great stream as always, but yeah, I believe the Xbox kind of games you need to be online all the time. I could be wrong, but I'm quite hesitant on buying like, you know, Xbox Series X or Xbox One games. So again guys, let me know in the comments, because I think it's like similar to that Nintendo key cards where you put you're just paying for the license, you don't actually own the game. I'm not 100% sure, so if you guys know about the Xbox, let me know in the comments, because yeah, it's kind of, I've just been buying PlayStation over Xbox anyway, since the PlayStation 4 days, but as you can see, I haven't got that much Xbox games compared to that PlayStation games there, so yeah, I don't know, but anyway, 2 Nintendo Switch games I bought from Vinted, so that stuff I sold on Vinted has funded this essentially, and the CD, and yeah, I'm happy with that. Picked up, can't remember what the price was, I'll put it in the screen. Destroy All Humans for the Nintendo Switch. Played a little bit of this back in the day on the PlayStation 2. I can't remember if this was 10 quid or something, but yeah, it is in brand new and sealed condition. I do like this game, it's good fun. Maybe a game I will stream down the line. I have actually owned this before on the Switch, but I traded it back in the day kind of thing, so it was more a purchase to add back into the collection, but I'm glad it's brand new and sealed. And it wasn't too expensive, I'm sure it was a tenner, something like that. And the last one is very well packaged, and I know for a fact this one was a fiver, I believe, because I got an offer of a fiver. And again, also very well packaged, too well packaged, but cannot complain. And that is brand new Switch game for a fiver. Cannot complain. Jesus. Quite handy that paper. Well, I've got to give him a good review as long as it's sealed. And that game is, well, it's not 100% sealed, so he's kind of lying there. It doesn't matter. The game is Asterix and Obliques, I think it is. Now, it's a French game. It's actually in French, but it does play in English. And as far as I know, this is a French series anyway, so you can only get it in French, I believe. I think £5 is not too bad, and it looks like I think it's meant to be like a PlayStation 2 action platformer that's been remastered. I think it was a PS2 game, I could be wrong, but it's definitely like a platformer game based on a French TV show or something. But for a fiver on Vinted, I wasn't passing it up, to be honest. So yeah, that's all the pickups so far this week. I don't know if there's going to be any more, we'll soon find out. But for a fiver, for a Switch game, I'm picking it up all day.
The next day.
Right guys, so I'm on my way to Bankery. It's actually just started raining, believe it or not. So I picked a great time to go, but I've got myself a caramel biscuit latte. Never tried it before. I need a coffee to bring me up to cruising altitude. So let's give this a go and see if it's any decent. Yeah, it's quite bland actually. Normally Greg's coffees are okay, but yeah, it's not the best. Normally it's I go for the cheap option with Greg's rather than a Costa or a Starbucks. Sometimes just to, you know, a Starbucks or Costa is more a treat. Greg's is run-of-the-mill coffee. So it's not the best. But I think I've got like 15 minutes to wait or something like that. So yeah, I'm gonna put my headphones in and get comfortable when we're on the bus.
One pathetic sob story later.
Right guys, so I'm about halfway through the journey and I'm heading to Magpie charity shop where I got all that CDs from the last time. I'm not really going to an hour from Aberdeen bus station. So I've got my MP4 in, got the tunes blaring on the headphones, but yeah, I've got like over 600 songs that I've added to my favourites, so I've got a good mix of tunes from rap to hip hop to dance to trance to general pop, even a little bit of metal, a bit of rock. So yeah, I'm really enjoying the CD collecting, to be honest. I'm actually enjoying it more than the video game collecting at the minute. But yeah, I think next week we're just gonna chill, maybe play the PlayStation 3 or something. And yeah, I'm hoping the following week, as I say, we'll get out on the road to, you know, a place that maybe I haven't been before as well, actually. I've got an eye on a wee little city, but I think I've maybe been there maybe once, but I was like a kid, so I don't have a good memory of it. And it is quite a distance. It'll be the farthest we've travelled on the channel so far. So yeah, I think we will do that. So it won't be next week, but the week after. So I just need to try and make content for, you know, next week's vlog in the house kind of thing. But yeah, absolutely dinging, but great scenery. Very lucky to live in this part of the world. But yeah, so anyway guys, next time you'll see me, we'll be probably getting off the bus and then walking towards the Magpie charity shop. And who knows, they might have video games. They did the last time, but yeah, it was only like FIFAs and stuff, so we'll wait and see.
A few moments later.
Right, I'm off the bus and my god, it is dinging down. Absolutely dinging down. Oh me. To be honest, I need the cool air, but I should have taken a jacket or something. I thought it was only going to be spitting a little bit, but nah, it's absolutely dinging it down. Now, I think I can cut through this way, and that'll take me to the Magpie shop. So, kind of got a farther than normal. I think this might take me to the Magpie. I'm thinking. But oh mate, it's pissing down. Absolutely pissing it down. But I'm in the mood. I'm listening to a bit of Eminem, Shake That right now. Always gets me in the mood for a night out. But check that Astro Tough pitch. I'm hoping I'm going the right way. As I say, I don't have data, so I'm just looking at maps and going old school here. Yeah, it's pissing it down. But I'm hoping this takes me to the Magpie shop, and then hopefully can get some CDs to add to the collection. I probably will have a wee quick look in the charity shops, but I haven't got my little pendulum thing, so I'm not going to be really filming unless I find something that I'm going to buy, kind of thing. But I'm not checking them all. I'm just going to check the ones on the main street. Now, I'm hoping I'm going the right way here to where I need to go. But what a beautiful day. To be honest, I can't complain. I need the rain. I need my flat to cool down big time. It's too hot, you know. It's way too hot. But yeah guys, let me try and find this Magpie and then we'll have a look. See if I can get some CDs. Yeah, well, it turns out Scottish Man Cave can read a map. Well, that was a fantastic wee little shortcut. So at least I know in future, when I'm ever coming here, to get off the bus just there, instead of like the main street, a bankery. But my god, it is pissing down now. I wish I took a jacket or a hoodie or something. But yeah, this is the industrial estate where this Magpie is. It better be open. I'll be so gutted if it's not open, because we got some really good stuff out last time, you know, with the CDs. So fingers crossed guys. Yes, it's open. There we go. We're gonna have a wee looky inside Magpie and buy a couple of stuff hopefully. But yeah, here we go, Magpie charity shop. But it's this bit that had the CDs and everything in, so yeah, let's have a little looky. To be fair, guys, they've got a decent selection of video games here, but nothing really I need, I would say. I've got that already, otherwise that would be a decent pickup. But yeah, I don't really need that. A couple of FIFAs here, a couple of DS's, Grand Theft Auto 5, Minecraft. To be fair, yeah, I think that's like £2 or something in CX. It's not worth too much. Little Big Planet. I've already got this somewhere. Motorstorm. I love this series. Absolutely love Motorstorm. Brilliant series that is. I highly recommend it. A couple of things down here as well. A couple of Wii games. Mario, Sonic. Not a bad game. Top Spin as well. And then Guitar Hero for the Wii U as well. But I'm here for CDs, so I'm away to take a look, and then I'll let you know if I get anything. Right, so I managed to get 5 CDs for £1.50. There was one CD that was there the last time that was missing, so obviously somebody's bought it, which is a shame. I should have bought it there and then. But yeah, I've added a few. I managed to get a Now CD as well, so I'm chuffed about that. So I'm going to check the other charity shops, but as I say, I'm not going to do my usual montage that I would normally do when I'm out in the charity shops, just because I've forgotten my pen in. But oh, look at that for a view. I absolutely love this bit. Absolutely beautiful. But yeah, it's even in this horrible rain, you still get good views. That's why I love coming out in the countryside of Scotland. If I got away with it, I'd probably stay in the countryside, away from the city centre, Aberdeen, or well, just Aberdeen in general as a city. But yeah, pretty content with what I bought for £1.50. As I say, they didn't have as much CDs this time. They did have a good selection of video games there. Just again, if you're a new collector, big shout out to you in particular, Adam NI 1995. It's still got to get the time to get used to not saying the NI Gamer 1995, but he's just started his collection, and he says in his vlogs he's inspired by the likes of myself, and he's already up to, I think he started on, I think he had like a collection of like 50 games or something. He's already up to like 200, so congratulations my friend. You're already about maybe a fifth of what I've got in my collection, so in no time, the way you're doing it, mate, is buying these games like the ones you've seen there, for super cheap, for like 50p to £1. That's the best way to build a collection. It's not about, you know, buying that, oh, I've bought this £200 rare game. It's a load of crap. It's not worth £200. It's probably worth £1 really, and they're just doing it for bragging rights. So yeah, I think that's the best way to build up a collection, is, you know, cheap games for the likes of the PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2, Xbox 360, original Xbox. So it's the best way to build a collection on a limited budget. If you don't have money, you can still build a decent video game collection. You don't need to be rich. You don't need to be, you know, spending £600 on a game just for YouTube clicks and views, you know. So yeah, just check your charity shops, especially if you haven't got a physical collection. It's probably the best time now. If you haven't started already, now is probably the best time to do it. You know, Nintendo with their key cards and all that kind of stuff, they're shying away from physical. Same with the likes of Xbox. I don't even think Xbox will have physical discs in the next generation, if I'm being honest. PlayStation 6, I think, might still keep the physical side of things, maybe, but the likes of Nintendo with their key cards are already shying away from physical, which is quite the opposite. I thought Nintendo would be the ones to keep the physical kind of age going. So a lot of collectors are going to start buying physical games, and I think the prices might go up, especially when we are in this all digital world. So yeah, guys, if you can find them games super cheap, as I say, I own pretty much most of them there. Like I've got Motorstorm already, for example. That was the one standout game for me in that charity shop. Get collecting, it's so good. You know, before you know it, you might only spend like £200 over the space of 6 months, you know, which is what, well, just say over a year. Just say you spend £200 over a year. It's 200 games you can have to your collection. You know, if you break it down, you know, it's not even £20 a month, kind of thing. So it's less than 20 quid a month. You can have like 200 games that are still good quality titles, and you know, completely worth your money, especially if you shop hard enough in the charity shops. Never be scared to ask, kind of thing. But yeah, guys, I'm away to put the camera away because it is pissing down. I'm away to get soaked. I need a piss myself. I am busting. I've got my meal deal in my bag from Tesco's. You've got to admit, Tesco's is the best for their meal deals out of all the supermarkets. So yeah, the next time you see me might be in charity shops. If I find anything interesting, but if I don't find anything interesting, I'll let you know, because as I say, I'm not doing my montage today. So I'm away down towards the main street, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Yeah, my sandwich might get a bit soggy, but cannot beat a Tesco meal deal. £3.40, but the chicken satay and the katsu curry are like the finest sandwiches you get in any supermarket. But I'm not gonna lie, guys, I need a piss, but the public toilets are shut, so I'm probably gonna have to go in a cafe or something. But oh my god, I love these meal deals. So yeah, I think I can hold it in for a few minutes. So I'll check out the charity shop after this sandwich and see if I can find anything. I'm not optimistic, but so quickly, I'm going to cancer research. That's actually not bad. £1. I'm gonna pick that up. I'm gonna pick that up. Novelty. To be honest, I think I picked these two up. I'll pick up that one. I think I've got that one, but we'll wait and see.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Look at this. Look at that. Yeah, what a nice wee coffee shop that is, called Tea's Coffee Bar. Yeah, really enjoyed that caramel latte. But okie dokie, I've got about 17 minutes to wait for the bus back to Aberdeen. The good thing is, at least the rain's kind of less heavy than it was earlier. But yeah, overall, was it worth coming to Bankery? Probably not so much, no. It's not a disaster by any stretch. You know, I have picked up some stuff, but I thought I might have got a bit more CDs than I did, but the ones I picked up is decent enough as well. So yeah, pretty content, I would say. That's a decent wee pub in the summer. Normally I would sit outside and have a pint with the sunglasses on, but it's not that kind of weather today. But yeah, I'm pretty content with this week's vlog so far. Yeah, as you can see, Aberdeen, 15 minutes to wait. So 15 minutes in the rain. I might just have a walk up the street and then walk back down again. But yeah, the next time you'll see me, guys, will be back at the man cave. Apologies, it is roasting. I have got the window open, but we've got a few pickups. So, a couple of CDs I picked up. I picked up Cream Ibiza Arrivals. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not quite familiar with a lot of this. So, I'm not sure if this is gonna be what I think it is, but I thought Cream was kind of like, you know, your club anthems and stuff. So it could be house, I'm not sure. Don't know how old it is, to be honest. I don't really know. I haven't got my glasses, so I can't really see the date. I think it's 2000, so I'm not too sure about this one. But again, it was like 30 pence. This one was also 30p. Now, Again, normally would I buy this if it was expensive or like full price brand new sealed? No, but for 30p it's worth a pick up, and that is Nelly, of course. Hot in Here is the famous tune. I'm trying to think if there's any others that I recognise, but I'm not too sure. But it's getting hot in here. So the typical Prohibition tune if you're from Aberdeen. So yeah, 30p. I'll give it a go. If I don't like it, it's only 30 pence. So happy with that. Now this one, I like Kiss, the music station. Now I think this is to do with Kiss. This is 30 club anthems from 1997. So I'm thinking this could be like garage music, potentially. Could be good, might be terrible. But again, for 30p, it's worth a risk. It wouldn't be one I would buy brand new and sealed for like a fiver, but for 30 pence, I won't let it pick it up. And the next one here, Maroon 5. They're not bad. Again, 30p. She Will Be Loved is the famous one. There's quite a few on here that I recognise, I think. But again, it's just something to have. 30 pence. And the final CD, one to add to the Now collection. A very old one. And it's now 33. And again, there's not that many songs I recognise. Pulp Disco 2000 I recognise. Luna's got 5 on it, I definitely recognise. So there's maybe a few that I might recognise on here. Very, very old now CD. Very beaten up, but I'm not really keeping the cases, so it doesn't really matter. And again, that was 30p. And the last 2 video games on the vlog, I picked up Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now I've played this game and I'm going to be controversial, guys. I just did not get on with it. I might give it another go. I thought the graphics was absolutely beautiful, but I was bored to death with it. I found the story kind of boring. I was like falling asleep playing it. Maybe I'm being unfair, maybe I just wasn't in the right frame of mind at the time of playing this game. I thought like the snow in particular was beautiful, and I liked the textures of the snow and stuff, but yeah, I'm not sure. But I picked it up again for £1. I did have this on the PS5 originally, but traded it in years ago. And the final one is Metal Gear Solid 5 for the Xbox. And again, I was saying I wasn't really going to be picking up Xbox One stuff, but I believe Xbox One might manage to play offline. It's the series games that might not. So again, for £1, I'm not really losing investment. I think I've got this for PS5. Sorry, PS4. I'm not really been one for playing Metal Gear Solid. Never really tried them, so I might get the remastered collection first before I start playing any of the Metal Gears. I think Metal Gear 1 and 2 might be the best. The ones on the PS2 anyway. So yeah, added that to the collection. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for this week's vlog. The poor cat and I are sweating again. Where are you going? Oh, she's hiding in a tunnel behind me. But yeah, not a bad week. Very busy week. We're going to the vet and stuff. The good thing is she's on the mend. But yeah, apart from that, quite tired. I feel tired today. I don't know why. I think it's because I was up so much. Oh, and speaking of the devil, up so much looking after this little monkey. Mwah. But yeah, she's much better, yeah. So yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching, and of course it's not a vlog without Chester the cat. Let me know if you've picked up any video games this week. I will be putting out some more videos hopefully this week as well. I need to get back to creating content instead of just doing my vlogs and stuff and streams. I like doing my videos as well. So yeah, anyway guys, have a great week, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Ciao.